What going, good people?
What we gonna eat?
We're gonna eat as soon as we finish the introduction. What going, good people? Today we have your favorite Ugandan girl. Y'all already know me, but we have a special guest today.
Yes. My name is Miguel, and today this is the first time me being on camera, you know. So you can tell by my smile, me smiling all the time. But it's so good. Yeah, my name is Miguel from Cameroon, precisely from Douala.
Douala!
Yeah, Douala.
Oh, guys, it's gonna be a mukbang today.
Yeah,
Turn it the other way. A mukbang. We got some pasta that Miguel threw down, bro.
Spicy.
Spicy.
You know where we come from, we eat a lot of spicy food, you know. We like it hot. Like I always say, like, food with no spice, that's not hot. For me, it's boring food, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little tea.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So today, we are coming here to talk about how to be single. And we're not just focusing, I know I do a lot of, you know, girl talk, talking to my women out there, my fine girl, but we're gonna be talking to both sexes today and opposite sexes about how you're supposed to be single, like the real single. I miss veggies with mine because he didn't put no veggies, and I eat veggies with every meal.
I put a little bit of veggies.
I know.
Not as much like that.
Well, he did put a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just like, you don't want to change the taste of the food just because of vegetables. You know what I'm saying? We always keep it classic and professional.
How to be single. I remember the first time I learned how to be single for real was as I was an adult. I was past the age of 18. I was either 19 or 20. But I had just exited out of a relationship, and I knew a lot of my relationships took a lot of the same patterns towards the end of them, and I couldn't figure out why my relationships kept following the same pattern. So I just thought I would take a time out for myself. This is how you be single. Taking singleness is a time to be selfish. Do you agree? Like, it's a time to like just like be selfish with yourself, be selfish emotionally, be selfish financially, be selfish sexually, be like, it's just a time to be selfish and to be free. No,
like, it's not all the matter like being selfish though. Like, I understand the selfish part. But what if you don't use the word selfish and you actually use the word like
learning?
Take kind of learning, but
yeah, learning.
Take that part as like how can I say? It's an action time for you to actually know yourself.
Yes,
you know
finding yourself.
Like kind of like finding yourself, like what you love doing, like
who you love doing,
like who are the people that you can have with. You know, I'm pretty sure like at that period of time you gotta change your belief too. Because if you're single now, that means it's time for you like how can I say, like to switch everything. And when you switch everything, you're gonna find a new part, and that new part gonna lead you to something good.
Going up what Miguel said, everything happens for a reason, and timing is everything. So if this is the time in your life, basically, you know, piggybacking off what him said, if this is the time in your life where you are single, please take full advantage of the things that come with being single. Keep in mind that if you are interested in finding a husband or a wife, whatever floats your boat, you need to set aside a list of things that you want out of a partner. Do you want someone who believes in God? Do you want someone who's patient? Do you want someone who's kind? Do you want someone who compliments you? Do you want someone who's sexy as hell? Do you want someone who stays in the... And then mirror, because whenever you're in a relationship, you have to mirror that other person. So write down the things that you want and then mirror what you think that partner would look like. You know what I'm saying? So basically perfecting yourself for the things that you want, for this perfect hypothetical partner that you're writing down the list for.
First thing for me, like, bro, don't get into a relationship For real.
I want to change my first thing.
No.
The first thing is don't get into a relationship. Relax.
That's the first thing.
Cool your panties.
The relationship.
Fresh out of a relationship, you don't need to hop into another relationship. Okay, let's say number 2. You don't need to hop into another relationship. That's number 1 for both sexes, whether male or female. I 1000% agree with that. If you just exit out of a relationship and the reason why it ended is because y'all weren't compatible in some kind of fashion or form, and you need to find out what that was and find out what you want.
So when I say don't get into a relationship, it doesn't mean like, oh, you don't have to talk to guys, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean like, oh, you don't have to talk to guys, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to guys
and girls.
But when I say talk to those people, it means like, bro, you searching. Now when your professor tell you, oh, go do a research on something, go check online. That's basically what you're doing. So each person that you meet is just like a site. You know what I'm saying? You digging into it, and you using that thing on your advantage.
What do you mean?
Basically, when I say on your advantage, like she said, you gotta be selfish sometimes. On your advantage is that I don't know about you. Maybe it's sex, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the nigga like he's who
wasn't sexually satisfied.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's satisfying you in sex or some issue like that, or he's smart, helping you on your homework and shit. Or maybe he has a car, or maybe you want to use him like to show up. Maybe he's like smart, that he can like enlighten you certain type of thing that you never knew before. So this is the type of thing that I'm saying, like you can use that. You know, you can use it,
but don't put all your eggs in one basket.
So when I say you can use that, it's like you gotta search. Don't remember, it's a research paper. You need to.
Yes.
And again,
you don't only use one source for a 10-page research paper. And now we're talking about your lifetime. This is a 365-page research paper. That's 1 year, imagine. And you're gonna use one dude to write your research paper? I'm not telling you to be having sex and opening your legs with every dude that you meet. First of all, they have to qualify. Even if you want to explore sexually and learn what you like sexually, it's not everyone. It's not everyone. You know what I'm saying? Just because he gets your number and it was smooth, right? Just because he's sending you a good morning text message doesn't mean you need to just release yourself to him, release everything that you are to him. It doesn't mean that you need to end a relationship. Part of being single, bro, you should be able to date freely without attachments. You know what I'm saying? If you want, like what he said, to be able, you allow yourself to experience new things. So do your research. Don't commit. Do your research first. Find out what you want. You can always go back to those to those boys from the past. You know what I'm saying? If you know you
basically like she said, like it's not like you're being promiscuous and like it's those are people that you're trying to study, but you're not actually committed to them. Like if you put feelings to it, girl, you're gonna be messing with every single dude that meets you. You know what I'm saying? You went back to that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Because you
back to the cycle. We're trying to break the cycle. You know? I don't like it. And you know what you're also able to do? You're also able to give that person the opportunity to change it. And if they don't, guess what? You can leave.
You know why? Because you are in control.
And this is gonna help you prepare.
Controlling everything.
Exactly. This is gonna help you prepare for your relationship. Oh my God. It's 2019. It's time to start protecting and loving yourself. If you did it in 2018, it's fine. That year's gone. But this is 2019. We have like 200 and something days left. No, we have more than 200 days left. We're in the 300s. If you didn't start in January and you didn't start in February, we're in March. You still have time to start now.
So the first thing that don't get into a relationship yet.
Newly single, relax.
You relax.
First, cool down from the relationship that you just exited from.
There's no rushing here, man.
There's no rushing.
Don't rush, don't rush.
You're not getting old.
Tu ne veux pas courir et partir tomber encore dans un gros trou, tu sais.
Oui.
Ne fais pas ça. So don't rush. So the second thing.
Number two
is that, you know, the first step is that you were dating. So I'm pretty sure you date with purpose. So after you did that and you see you have your list and you don't have to write it down. I'm pretty sure you
keep it in the mental. If you want to write it down,
that's up to you.
That's up to you. But dating is it cannot be I'm about to enter this relationship because he gave me his number. I got his number from the club and I'm about to just commit because he was fine. When you're dating with purpose, you're dating with a purpose to find the qualities in a man or in a woman, whether you're male or female, whatever floats your boat. You're dating to find the qualities that you personally want, the qualities that fit you, right? And just know those basic qualities during singleness, they change as you get into a relationship. So if you don't even have those basic qualities as what you want, like in a man while you're single, what do you think is gonna happen when you get into a relationship and you only have one quality, that he has a John, or that he has a good body, or that he's cute? Like, you want to find purposeful qualities that are gonna help you grow as an individual. So number 2, dating with purpose. These are the purposes that you need to keep in mind. These are the purposes that you need to always remember as you're entering the dating world, because it is a game, and if you play it right, you will find who you're meant to be with in the end.
True.
But there's no cheat codes. There's no shortcuts. You have to. It's a process. You have to do your research.
But again, the third one is, bro, you gotta find somebody that's God-fearing.
Period.
If you're looking for somebody,
that needs to be the first thing on your list.
If you're looking for somebody that you want to get married with, for people who want to date just to date to play, you know, he's not supposed to be God-fearing, because you guys are not like serious.
Yeah.
But
he can be God-fearing.
Yeah, he can be God-fearing.
You can be God-fearing and you tell people up front, this is what I want, and this is what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, I cannot be committed. There's nothing wrong with that.
So he has to be, or she has to be God-fearing. That's the most fundamental.
There's a difference between going to church and also God-fearing. We're talking about having a relationship with God. Not I go to church on Sunday, I don't really pray, I don't really know who God is. This is just a ritual that my mom brought me up with. First of all, stay single. After you've been single for a while, you can either date with the purpose to keep single, or you can go this angle and date with a purpose to get married. Right? So that's where we're at, our little pie chart.
This is the first step of people that are dating to get married. So the first thing that you want to find on that person is he has to be God-fearing, or she has to be God-fearing. So when you find that, you don't have to look the things that he or she does. You have to feel it by your spirit and in your heart.
And if you don't have for discernment, pray to God before you enter anything.
Sometimes though, like if you pay attention, bro, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna see the errors. Like you're gonna see, no, something is not right.
But the thing is, it's kind of like, I can, speaking from a female perspective, I can understand how people can ignore because you think that it's normal.
I know.
Or it doesn't stick out. What I'm saying. It doesn't stick out as much as.
So we choose to override that. We choose to override the decision of our heart. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but this is war, so you don't want to get your heart broken again. You know, so you don't want to get married to the wrong person. And with God, things never lie.
So these are the rules to the dating game. They're very simple, straightforward rules. They're very easy to abide by, but if you don't abide by it, you will find yourself in a freaking hard place. It's 2019. We don't want to be there no more, right? Alright guys, so this is going to conclude this video for today about the dating game. Yeah, we just came to the conclusion, like, you know, we're not coming to no conclusion! Okay, say it. I'm going to put this in the video. Okay, say it. Alright guys, so this is going to close this video about the dating game, guys. So I hope everybody learned something. Left watching the video with something. I'm sorry, that's a video, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? What the heck? Comment down below. When there's a question, if there's a question, him, if you're a girl, or for me, if you're a boy, or vice versa. You know, any type of relationship, you know. And you're free to subscribe. Okay. Cheri Coco. Cheri Coco. Tu sais, Cheri Coco, c'est un nom français.